Now, our feature presentation.
What's up, y'all? I'm gonna do a comparison between the 67-inch Focus On tripod and my broke 52-inch Focus On tripod. And I'm gonna just give y'all a few reasons why I believe the 67-inch is better than the 52-inch. And I think the design of this 52-inch has changed a little. It might have the carrying handle just like this 67-inch, but the two 52 inches that I ever brought, they didn't have no carrying handle. So the design of the 52-inch might be similar to this one now. This is my first 67-inch Focus On tripod. But we'll take it out the box and we'll try to look at a few things that are a little different. Like once again I said this one is broke. I have broke two of these, which is this my second one, and this will be my first one of these. So let's just look at it, open it up real quick. It's gonna be a quick comparison and why I think the 67-inch is a better buy than the 52-inch. Even though I don't know, it's like the price fluctuating. When I brought this one, I believe this one was like $24.98. But when I got on the website a few minutes ago, this one is selling for $19.98, and this one is selling for $16.67, which I believe this is an old version of it. It doesn't look like this anymore, if I'm not mistaken. It has the handle on it now. This one doesn't have a handle on it. Let's get it out the little bag, set it up here, and we'll look at some of the differences. They both come with a carrying case, and they both come with the GoPro mount, and they come with your smartphone mount. So that's one similarity that they both have, and they both come with a bag that'll both get you serviceable work out of both of them. You'll be able to do what you need to do out of both of them. So, to store it. So let me scoot back a little bit, and we'll just look at the size from the start. Just look at the size comparison. It seems like the head on this one is big as this whole tripod. I would say everything on the 67-inch is literally twice as big as what is on the 52-inch. Let me make my camera a little wider, y'all, so maybe we'll have a better view when I start to open them, because that 67-inch gets pretty tall. 67-inch camera the 67-inch Focus On tripod get pretty tall. So first, let me make sure everything's in view. So first, let's start off with the legs and the feet. Like I said, everything on the 67-inch compared to the 52-inch, everything seems twice as bigger. So the feet, they swivel twice as bigger. Feet don't swivel. The mechanisms to let your legs in and out, very, very, very similar, but once again, twice as big. Twice as big, which that to me equivalates to being a stronger tripod. So what can we go to next? We'll go to as wise as these legs. This really has nothing supporting these legs to keep them from flopping around once it's been let down or however you want it. This on the 52-inch. On the 67-inch, it has a lockable. It locks them into place, so it makes sure they won't go nowhere. Lock, not going nowhere. 52-inch doesn't have that, which, in my opinion, makes the 67-inch a better buy, especially if you're getting this one for $19.98 and that one is $16.68 or something like that. That was just what the price was when I just looked at. But originally, when I brought the 52-inch, it was $19.98, and this one was like $24.98. But let's go ahead and let the legs out on them, and we'll go from there. First level. legs out on them. Okay. And like I said, these feet pivot, so they kind of adapt to whatever surface you put them in. They'll make sure everything is level. So let's scoop this over. Let's let the first level of the 52-inch out. Keep in mind this one is broke, so this leg a little loosey goosey. I'm gonna try to get it as close as it would to be if it had the little bracket on it right here, which is missing. So y'all can see that height right there. This is about, I would say that's about 6 to 7 inches taller, with both of them being on the first level. About 6 to 7 inches taller. Next, what we're gonna go to is how you let them up and down. This one kind of has a little lever that lets itself up and down, which maybe could be more time consuming, but I think that's it makes you take your time to let it up and down, and it has a twist to lock it in. It's not gonna go nowhere. This one has a little knob that you turn in and out. Has a little knob that you turn in and out to let it up and down, which in theory it does the same thing, locks it in. But that just seems like a better idea to me. And it seems like every level, this one is 6 to 7 inches taller. But the final version of them, that's what gonna be, what, 67, 52? 15 inches taller. So let's go to the second level. And another thing is, this has where you can mount some weights to it. This, you can't mount no weights to it to keep it from falling over, which is always the way I broke these tripods. It falls over and it breaks on me. So I can put some weight on this one to maybe keep that one from falling over. Yeah, let's go to the next level. Okay, this one is at its highest level, and this one is as tall as this one. Excuse me, on its highest level, y'all. So we haven't even went to, per se, if you want to say it's third level. I would say this is the first level, this is the second level, and the last legs are the third level. So we only had this one on its second level, if you want to say that. So let's let the legs out on this one. This one just about get as tall as me, and I'm 5'10", 5'11", pushing 6 feet with shoes on, y'all. And I'm just saying, this thing is way sturdy. Y'all can hear them, how this thing just, ooh, this thing just snapped down. It sounds sturdy. So let's just look at them and see how they look. As y'all can see my height, I'm 5'10", 5'11". See how that look. Another thing we're gonna go over the heads on them, which, like I said, everything on this one is, I would say, twice as bigger than this one, even though the height isn't twice as bigger. As far as like these shafts, twice as bigger. Legs, twice as bigger. These right here, twice as bigger. These, twice as bigger. Everything is twice as bigger. So let's let them back down. Set this one back down. Put this one back down. I mean, could I still use this tripod? Possibly if I was in the house, but like I said, I say 80%, 90% of my videos are shot outside. So this will end up, the wind will end up taking it away, end up falling on the ground somehow. All right. So let's look at the heads of them. Let me tilt my camera back down a little bit, y'all, and maybe zoom it back in. Let's look at the heads on each of these. So these are your tilt arms to make it tilt up and down twice as bigger. Tilt arm. This one actually creaking. This one not creaking as bad. I think you eventually want to oil these. I wouldn't say no WD-40, but get you some kind of oil to keep them moving freely pretty good. So that's the panhandle on this one. I mean, this is definitely serviceable, but with me keep breaking them, I think this was the best bet for me to go ahead and get the little more expensive one, a few more dollars more expensive. So pan, I was calling that pan too. I'll say this is tilt, but to pan them, this one has like a little knob. This one has a bigger knob, twice as big. So basically the same function. And this one, basically the same function. It's just sturdier, y'all. Let's set this one down. Has the same little release to let the mount off. Same little release to let your mount off. Same spot right here. Untwist that to tilt it over. Pretty much the same on here. Untwist that to tilt it over. So let's look at that. It's just all around bigger to me, which equates sturdier, but time will tell. I have to do a review on these. I'm trying to think how long this video or the first one that I brought been up. It's been up over a year. So in a year, I went through 2 of them, which is not bad. If I could get 1 year or more out of this one, would be great. But yeah, that's just a few of the things I wanted to point out on both of them. They both have your little bubble mount. I mean, your little bubble level right there. But this one actually has a bubble level on the arm right there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, just a quick little comparison of the difference, and just showing y'all how this is all around more sturdier, and I think is worth the $5, $6, $7 extra more dollars, which this one is. Like I said, I just looked, the 62 inch is going for $19.98, which I think I paid $24.98 for, and the 52 inch is going for $16.48, something like that, $16.98. And when I brought it, it was going for $19.98. So yeah, you can't go wrong with either one of them. But if you want something, like I said, I'm gonna have to do a follow-up video on this one. If you want something that's gonna last, this one definitely is half the weight of this one, which maybe be a con on this one. But as far as the sturdiness and just looking at them, how everything is bigger, I think it's worth the money, y'all. But yeah, just wanted to show y'all that real quick. If y'all go to Walmart and y'all can't find the 52 inch, get y'all, if y'all can't find the 52 inch, get y'all the 62 inch for a couple more dollars if you can swing it. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all be good. Appreciate y'all watching.